Good day. My name is Janpaul. Today I would like to show you some silverware items that are used in a restaurant. Allow me to apologize in advance for some of the items that I would show are only drawings or pictures that I created. Now, we should start off with the forks. This is a dining fork with four tines, essential to the formal diner use for most of the meals, entries, or roast. Now what we have here is a pastry fork, 6 inches, 3 prong with a sharp edge, used for pastries and cold meats. Now we have here a carving fork. A carving fork is used for large roast, ham, steaks, fowl, and other meats. Now we have here a large serving fork, used for serving meats, fowls, or dishes like pancit and other oriental noodles. Now we have here a fish fork. A fish fork is used when a fish course is served. It is typically smaller than the meat fork, and it is paired with knife to assist the eater in manipulating the fish on the plate. Now we have here a snail fork. It is 5 inches, 2-prong fork used to draw out snails from shells. Now, what we have here is an oyster fork. It is 6 inches, 3-prong, used for picking oysters from shell. Now we shall move on to the spoons. First off, we have here a soup spoon with a rounded bowl used for soup dishes. Now we have here a diner spoon. It is mostly same size of that of a diner fork and may be used together with it. Now we have here a teaspoon. It is used for coffee, tea, and some desserts. Now what we have here is a demi-taste spoon, smaller than a teaspoon, used for after dinner, coffee, condiments, or caviar. Now, here we have a parfait spoon, 8 inches, long-handled teaspoon for ice cream and shakes served in a tall glass. Now here we have a marrow spoon. It is a specially designed spoon which is engineered to help consumers get marrow out of bones. The bowl of this spoon is long and very narrow, allowing the people to force it into the hollow of the bone to pull out the marrow. Now let us move on to knives. What we have here now is a dinner knife, essential to the formal diner, used for all meals, entries, or roast. Next we have here a steak knife, a 7 inches sharp-edged knife to carve steaks, allowing the juice to flow out slowly. Now, what we have here is a fish knife. It is used when a fish course is served. It is paired with a fish fork to assist in cutting the fish. Now what we have here is a butter knife. It may refer to any table knife design with a dull edge and rounded point. Now what we have here is a master butter knife. It is a sharp, pointed, dull-edged knife, often with a saber shape, used only to serve out parts of a butter from a central butter dish to individual dining plates. Now, this is a cheese knife. It is specialized for cutting of cheese. As the cheese are often sticky, a cheese knife will be serrated and often have holes to prevent sticking. Now here we have a bar knife. It slices and serves lemon and lime and also used as a bottle opener. Here we have an oyster knife. It can do the task of splitting a rock first and then proceeding to properly process the most tender of meats hidden within. Here we have a cake knife. It is used for slicing cakes. Now we have here a carving knife. It is used for large roast, ham, steaks, fowl, and other meats. Now let's move on to tools. What we have here is an ice tong. It is used to pick small pieces of ice, whether cubes or tubes. Now what we have here is a lobster cracker. These are used to crack and open shells of lobsters and crabs when they are cooked and served with the shell. Now we have here a snail tongue. It is 6 inches, used to hold up small shells to draw out the snail with a fork. Here we have a gravy ladle. It is used for sauces, gravies, and dressing. Now what we have here is a soup ladle. It is used to serve soups. Now what we have here is a pasta tongue. It is used to serve pasta or may also be used for chopped green salads. Now what we have here is a meat tongue. This is intended for meat items and can also be used for pastry items. Now what we have here is a pizza slicer. It is a sharp-edged wheel-type knife used for cutting pizza. Now, what we have here is a kitchen tong. It's a big tong used for frying. Now here we have an ice bucket. It is used as a container for ice being served at the table. Now what we have here now is a water pitcher. It is used as a container for water or other beverages like juice, soda, iced tea, etc. Now what we have here is a food cover. It is used for covering food, especially during room service. That is all we have for today. My name is Janpaul. Thank you for watching.